those two guys, we couldn't stop them. They were terrific. But we didn't play well. Our defense was not very good. I felt like, Arkansas came in and played extremely hard, played extremely well. We gave them some live ball turnovers where they didn't have to go against our defense. I thought they got them going early in the game. But hats off to them. They played well.
Frank, when a game starts that way, especially on the road in an environment like this, how difficult is it to get back on track?
Well, it's a good experience. I felt like we just didn't have great toughness and resolve we needed to have to get back into the game. And disappointed with that. But there's some things we can take from this game and put it in the memory bank.
Hey, Frank, Mason had 41, and I think he was 1 of 9 the last game. What did you see from him if you watched that Western Kentucky tape, and kind of what did you see from him today, and how impressed were you by his?
What I saw from today, the ball went through the hoop, and that day it didn't. So I mean, he made some tough shots, but he got to go on once he got his rhythm. He's a terrific player, and he shot extremely well.
You talked about the live ball turnovers. Jones hits the opening 3, but then he got to the basket a lot. Jimmy Haith got to the basket in that first half. Talk about Arkansas's ability to get to the basket with a small lineup against your team.
Well, I have a lot of respect for Jimmy. I've known Jimmy a long time, and I think he's a terrific player. And he's a tough matchup because he can score in the low post. He's got a great mid-range game, and I thought he kind of got him going there early on. But along with Mason. But they're a tough matchup because they're quick and they drive the ball and they get to the paint and they get to the free throw line.
Frank, have the live ball stuff been an issue? I don't think it's been an issue with you guys.
No.
What created it today? What happened?
I think we had some mental mistakes. We tried for home run plays. We had a couple balls where we were right in our hands and just didn't hold on to them. And you give it to the crowd or give it to the environment, give it to a lot of factors, and give it to Arkansas. I think they were aggressive and attacking, and they were very physical on the ball, and looking like a little bit like Mike's team.
Frank, some things were working for Elijah there, especially in the second half. Was that what you wanted to see from him driving to the basket?
Yeah, like I said, there's some good things we can take from this game. Elijah penetrating and being aggressive, and obviously Martin's getting off the snide a little bit. He had been struggling, so there'll be some things we'll take from this game, and but like I said, put in the memory bank.
Hey, Frank, and Arkansas's pretty much played man-to-man all year. I think that's pretty much Eric's style. What did you think of their defense preparing for this game, and then what did you think of their defense today and just kind of how they play that man-to-man?
They're very physical, they front the post, which makes it hard to throw it in the post because they're small. They have a good scheme defensively. I think a lot of those guys, kind of because they're not real deep, so they're not playing as a full court 40 minutes of what Mike was here, but they have a lot of their mentality with Mike's team, and this team I see a lot of it.
Kind of what made, because you got that down to 9 points, kind of what made the difference for the
Well, I thought we would cut it to 9. We were aggressive. We had a good attack in the second half in terms of, we needed to be more aggressive offensively. I thought we were in the second half. And then we had a stretch there and we didn't score. And I think it was a live ball turnover that happened right away. And then that kind of got it going again. And, we didn't score. And then they scored and got it back. I think we were on an 8 or 9-0 run.
The first half, you guys had about a 27-22 run after the initial, 23-7, and you were hurting them, looked like inside a lot. Is that something that they may be vulnerable to this year, inside?
Well, obviously, I don't know their team as well as my coach knows his team. So, but I think, we felt like we wanted to, and that's how we play. Paint points are important, and that's how we play. So, I think we had a stretch there where we had some paint points where we drove it in there or where we threw it in there to Martin's at that stretch.
Any more questions for Coach? Thank you.
Thank you.